Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Clearwater, the most stressed cities in America. And that stress is due to unemployment and financial difficulties. But Mission Inspiration hopes to change that. We are joined by S.E. Day, a business finance expert, Earl Davis Jr., executive producer of Mission Inspiration, and Tammy Levent, a strategic planning expert, and they can all tell us more about Mission Inspiration. Earl, let's start with you. Why the Tampa Bay area? Why are we one of the most stressed areas in the United States when there are so many areas in the country that are doing so unfortunately poorly?
Right. Well, what happens is when Forbes did this study and we came in at #1, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater tied for #1, it was due to the number of suicides. And the number of suicides is actually linked to economic distress.
Okay.
Currently right now, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the U6, which is the true number for unemployment, is at 16.4% as of today, right here in Tampa Bay.
16.4%. Okay, yes. We really want to change that, don't we? All right, S.E., tell us what Mission Inspiration is all about then, and how it can help people.
Well, Mission Inspiration came by this gentleman here, Earl, because he wants to change the dynamics of the way people are operating within themselves, within their homes, from a financial standpoint. If we can bring inspiration to you and then give you the tools to show you how to traverse the situation, get yourself to a better situation, then you can come out of that on top. You've got to be inspired first in order to build your self-worth.
That's very true. You have to be inspired first. But if you have a business, Tammy, you're a strategic planner. If you have a business and you want to grow your business and you don't have any money, how do you do that?
Well, what happened to me was, back in 1995, I lost everything. I had a jewelry business, I had an armed robbery. 6 months later, my children were in a bad car accident, so financially I lost everything. I had 2 children that were not able to, that I had to take care of. I had nothing coming in. And what I believe in and work on is strategic partnerships. So I find others that need to build their brand along with mine to get to another place without any money. And there's so much of that around here that we could do. Okay. It's just building it. And right now, you can't rely on your government. You can't rely on anything else but yourself and another like you to build a bigger brand.
Yeah, you can rely on your community if
That's
you get
right.
like-minded people together. Let's talk about Les Brown. Now, he is basically the headliner of this event, Earl, and he's a really interesting character. He went from nothing to a whole lot of something.
That's right. As he likes to say, you've got to be hungry. And that's true in life. You've got to be hungry in life. You can't be bold. You can't be casual. If you are casual about your goals in life, you'll end up a casualty. And so what we want to do is help people to be empowered, find out what their stuff is, because see, most people are stuck in life. The way you become unstuck is that most people don't know what they have going for them. Secondly, most people don't know how to earn income from what they have going for them. And then thirdly, they don't know how to have access to people who would pay them for what they have going for them.
You're absolutely right.
So that's what we want to do.
And these are the questions that you guys are going to help people answer. Mm-hmm. So what is the ultimate goal? It's not just for the Tampa Bay area. Right now it is, but overall, is it a broader picture for the entire country?
Well, absolutely, because Tampa, one that you know, Tampa is a test market.
Sure.
And it's a microcosm of the rest of the country. If it can work in Tampa.
In the most stressed area in the country.
Yeah, the most stressed area. It can definitely work in other parts of the country. So our goal is to start here and bring individuals around the country the tools that they need. Where I come in is I talk about the financing portion of it. How to take your business and take it to another level, separate from you, the individual.
Okay, well, we've got the finance end of it, the strategic end of it, the guy that put it all together, executive producer, who I have to say has a very neat tool. I don't want to call it, that just sounded really dorky saying that. We've got an Olympic torch here. He was a torch bearer. How did you get that role?
Well, taking my gift. You know, my favorite book says a man's gift makes room for him and causes him to go before great men.
He's a bestseller as well, just so everybody knows that.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. And so I went, when I was starting my business as a speaker, I would go to places that didn't really have big names coming in, and I did that a number of times in prisons and detention centers and places like that, and the Olympic Committee heard about me and gave me the honor.
Yeah, they gave you the honor of being a torchbearer, but you actually got to keep the torch and nobody else does. So that is a very big honor. Thank you so much, S.E. Earl, Tammy, great to have you here. And hey, listen, Mission Inspiration is December 4th. It starts at 6:30, goes till 9 o'clock. Just head to daytimeonline.tv for more details on the event. It's going to be a really good one. Helps our community. Coming up, comedian Will Ferrell gets serious for a charity. It's near and dear to his heart, so stay with us.